TikTok fined €530 million, major data privacy breach explained. In a significant move that has sent shockwaves through the tech world, Irish data protection authorities have slapped TikTok with a staggering €530 million fine. This hefty penalty comes after a thorough investigation revealed that the popular social media platform mishandled the personal data of its European users by transferring it to China, raising serious concerns about data privacy. This fine marks one of the largest ever imposed under the EU's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, trailing only behind the record penalties of €746 million against Amazon and a whopping €1.2 billion against Meta Platforms, the parent company of Facebook. In response to the ruling, TikTok has announced its intention to appeal, cautioning that this decision could set a precedent with far-reaching implications for other companies operating in Europe. The investigation, conducted by the Data Protection Commission, DPC, found that ByteDance, the Chinese company that owns TikTok, violated GDPR regulations by allowing engineers in China to access European users' data without ensuring it was adequately protected. Graham Doyle, the DPC's deputy commissioner, stated, TikTok's personal data transfers to China infringed the GDPR because TikTok failed to verify, guarantee and demonstrate that the personal data of EEA, European Economic Area, users, remotely accessed by staff in China, was afforded a level of protection essentially equivalent to that guaranteed within the EU. Doyle further emphasized that TikTok's lack of necessary assessments meant they did not adequately address the potential for Chinese authorities to access EEA personal data under various laws that diverge significantly from EU standards. In its defense, TikTok argued that the DPC's decision overlooked the measures taken under Project Clover, a new initiative launched in 2023 aimed at safeguarding European user data by storing it in a dedicated European data enclave. Christine Braun, TikTok's head of public policy and government relations in Europe, asserted, Project Clover has some of the most stringent data protections anywhere in the industry, including unprecedented independent oversight by NCC Group, a leading European cybersecurity firm. The decision fails to fully consider these considerable data security measures. The company expressed disappointment at being singled out, noting that it operates under the same legal framework as thousands of other businesses providing services in Europe. The investigation also scrutinized whether TikTok had met its transparency obligations regarding data transfers, concluding that it had indeed fallen short in that area as well. Like many organizations that operate globally, TikTok has used the EU's own legal framework, specifically, standard contractual clauses to grant tightly controlled and limited access to employees in countries without data adequacy agreements, TikTok stated. This approach is in line with the rules established by the European Union, EU, and we have consistently been transparent about our practices. The DPC has mandated that TikTok must bring its data processing practices into compliance within 6 months, warning that failure to do so could result in a suspension of data transfers to China. Interestingly, TikTok had previously informed the DPC that it did not store EEA user data on servers located in China. However, the privacy watchdog revealed last month that TikTok had discovered in February that limited data of European users had indeed been stored there. Doyle remarked, the DPC is taking these recent developments regarding the storage of EEA user data on servers in China very seriously. While TikTok has informed the DPC that the data has now been deleted, we are considering what further regulatory action may be warranted, in consultation with our peer EU data protection authorities.